YouTube? It's your boy Metro back with another video, and today I'm gonna be doing a video review on the Goku versus Superman, bro. Oh my gosh. How many times are they gonna make these videos? I mean, they've updated this, what, like 3-4 times already? Every time I think they had Superman winning them, and you've had people like Seth the Programmer and a whole bunch of streamers and stuff debunk this. I want Goku to win. And if anybody is arguing with me, I'll be glad to argue with you in the comment section below. Do it. That's what we're here for. We're here to talk about, interact with each other. So without further ado, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell so whenever your boy drops, I'm talking to you. Right there. You know first.
It's all sponsored by BetterHelp. Fight!
Let me turn this down.
Son Goku, Superman. It's time to answer the ultimate question, and we're taking it all into play. We're examining Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon.
Okay.
Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all three, just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball Heroes. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons.
If they add in the Dragon Ball Heroes, Superman might be done for.
Far away, in an enchanted land, an old master found a boy
Master Roshi.
and marveled at his uncommon strength. This is the story of Son Goku. Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime, you can thank this guy. Inspired by martial arts films and his wife's interest in Chinese culture, Akira Toriyama crafted the story and the character that would define generations to come. Dragon Ball!
Dragon Ball.
But trained, Gohan began Goku's teachings in martial arts, which he would...
See, now this confuses me every single time because it says age is... The last time I looked at his age, it said he was over 500 and some odd years old. And if you Google it and ask how old Goku is, it's going to say 500 and something years old. But here it says 40 years old. Is it by Earth years or Saiyan years or what? I'm confused.
The more he learned, the more he wanted to improve. This little low-class monkey boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat raw talent. Within just a few years, he was so strong, the only worthy teachers left were gods. And a talking cat, but mostly gods. When you're trained...
Now, I hate to pause it so much, but now, man, this man, what's his name? That white cat. He is the worst dealer ever. And if you was to go to him for something that you need, you're gonna have to wait I don't know how many years to get it. And if you know what I'm talking about, he'd be the worst. He'd be the worst ever. He never got enough for everybody. He only got 2 or 4 of them in a... Like, it's annoying, bro.
He did have a slight advantage. Saiyans are naturally superhuman. They also take Nietzsche's famous words, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," very, very literally.
It's almost unfair how much of a boost in power they get after they're hurt.
While Saiyans like Vegeta may have abused this trait, it suits Goku. No matter how many times you knock him down, he will get back up, stronger than before.
It helps that he knows so many cool combat moves.
That scene right there is one of the best scenes in Dragon Ball. Like, if you're talking about the gods of what's the name of that movie? Battle of the Gods. That scene is when he was like, "I will not let you destroy my world." Bro, that was one of the best scenes of all time.
An incredibly powerful technique that focuses one's ki into a single point for a devastating beam.
So challenging, it took Roshi decades to master, but Goku got it in like 5 seconds. But unlike most Saiyans, he doesn't just use ki to blow shit up. Moves like the Solar Flare, Energy Landmine, and God Bind require a lot more strategy and planning.
Cold-ass
Goku
movie.
Isn't exactly book smart, he is a genius when it comes to martial arts. He doesn't just train to conquer his opponents, but to conquer himself.
Then there's Here's Kaioken, aka Instant Steroids. Goku's multiplied his power by 20 with it before, and in a movie, he even got it up to times 100. What a badass!
The Genki Dama, or Spirit Bomb, is potentially his strongest attack, but it requires considerable time. Unlike Instant Transmission, which is a teleport that's instant. The way it works is Goku detects another person, like a sort of beacon, then teleports to their location by launching himself through an alternate dimension where time stands still. Yes, according to the Daizenshuu guidebook, it's a dimension hop. You can actually see this in between space in some movies and games.
And the dubs wanted us to think it shot Goku's molecules around at light speed. Silly English.
He can hop through dimensions? I didn't know that the instant transmission did that. I mean, but you can trust Death Battle to be as thorough as they can.
Dragon Ball Z tried to rewrite Goku as a Superman figure. Even his famous speech on Namek about being the light in the darkness was originally about him coming to terms with his Saiyan heritage, accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and declaring himself the Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan and its sequels all have official power multipliers, but they threw us for a loop by turning Goku into a god.
Power
Super
scaling
Saiyan
is just
gods
off
certainly
after that.
things up. Goku gained Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled by mortal hands. Unlike normal Ki, it can't be detected and appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like Senzu beans.
Nearly shattering the whole universe with a single clash on his first go. Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7, but there's a wrinkle there.
See, that's what always gets me whenever I'm talking about a versus battle, Goku versus whoever. I always bring up that instance because the shockwave from you punching someone else's fist is shattering, disintegrating worlds. What person do you know, or character do you know, that has that kind of ability, that when you usually match up Goku versus whoever? Who else? I don't know who.
Adele commented that heaven is just as large as a universe, and the Daizenshuu backs her up.
And, that's heaven, big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind. Doing so would make Universe 7 over 1,500 times larger than our own observable universe.
And Goku could destroy that much the first time he went God. And he didn't lose that power. He learned how to use it even better, even in base form. Now, imagine how much stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God and became Super Saiyan Blue.
Breaking through Hit's time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off Infinite Zamasu, who was a sentient timeline, defeating Jiren, who shook the entire world of Void by just walking.
He even tried out Hakai, the destruction god move that nopes you out of existence. Your being and your soul erased from all of time and space.
Culminating in his greatest form, Ultra Instinct.
Chrome
Cool.
Goku isn't a normal transformation, it's a state of mind. Ultra Instinct is the highest peak of martial arts, subconsciously making optimal choices because you're in the zone. Doing without thinking.
Something Goku has always been trained to do. Technically, it can be used in any form, but when perfected, Autonomous Ultra Instinct makes you untouchable.
I can't wait for this fight to come up, bro.
So far beyond, in fact, Ultra Instinct can summon a massive avatar to defend him when his own body can't.
That sounds really intense.
I didn't know that.
It is, which is why he's developed incremental versions of it for specific uses. It's extremely difficult to maintain the full form for long.
He outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was gonna rewrite the entire universe. Hell, this series even makes GT cool. Xeno Goku can break space-time just by going Super Saiyan 4.
Let's see how strong Superman is, although I already know.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. It's a bird. It's
a plane.
It's
Metro Man.
Jeez, he's
Now, for Superman, the craziest power I've seen him have was him shooting out mini Supermen from his fingertips. How powerful they want this man, I don't know. They made him have rebuild vision. They had him have telepathy. He has endless powers. It's crazy.
not Jesus. Wait, weren't the guys who made him Jewish?
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster were sons of Jewish immigrants and grew up in a time when anti-Semitism went largely unchallenged.
And then that ugly mustache showed up.
Understandably seeking escape from some truly terrifying horrors,
I didn't know
the pair
this.
created Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
A hero who could defeat any evil by just punching it.
That's the
Hell
new
yeah,
Superman
that's how I live
series.
my life.
After almost 9 decades, Superman has been many things. At the core, his story is one of a refugee, a child who lost his home, left to the mercy of alien people. This new world accepted him, raised him, gave him a new home, because helping others in need is the right thing to do. That's why he became a superhero, the first superhero.
Everything's gotta start
He was the
somewhere,
first.
but he's strong enough to shoulder press the weight of the earth for 5 days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond.
That's not how that works.
He's fast enough to reach the edge of the universe in seconds, or even break the bonds of infinity. Wait, he can do all that, but Batman can punch him out? Really?
See now, bro, oh my gosh. No matter how many feats Goku have, he's gonna have something that's just completely outrageous. I'm pretty sure they're gonna mention in this video the moment when he took planets, the solar system, and put it on his shoulders with a chain attached to them all and just dragged them. Like, that's outrageous, bro.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar system.
Sneezed
or
away.
blow air cold enough to freeze ghosts.
Speaking of, his X-ray vision doesn't just see through walls. He can see through your own body and mind to examine your soul.
Fire of a star, and if beams aren't enough, he can blast it
solar
out of his
blast.
whole body for a super flare. It used to totally drain him, but he's learned how to control it.
Simply
That's one of his newer
Superman's
powers.
powers defy physics. My favorite examples of this are when he rebuilt the reality-warping miracle machine from memory, or punched Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all of time, or when he
What?
gained 10 years worth of medical training through only 5 minutes of reading, and then successfully performed lung surgery.
Nice. My favorite example is when he smelled brownies in North Dakota from orbit.
Even beyond his powers, Superman
What?
is no novice when it comes to the intricacies of battle.
Oh, this
He's
was...
trained in Kryptonian martial arts.
That was one of my favorite scenes I've ever seen from Superman. I was about to say Spider-Man. When he went and he faced this guy, I don't know his name. He was an alien, and he learned how to fight from him. And he ended up taking his Superman symbol and taking all his powers. And he had to train without it, and he ended up learning how to unlock his full potential. Dope, dope.
Which uses G, or as they call it, Shriar. He even got summoned to Asgard to fight demons with Thor for 1,000 years.
Superman can resist being erased from existence, such as tanking Darkseid's Omega Beams. Even Retcon and the Time Trapper, both of which hijack and alter timelines, can't touch him. Not because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor, but because he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
Timelines literally revolve around him. Supes did start as less powerful than in pre-crisis, but that was because of the mental blocks.
Though he's not a complete composite, there's so many other Supermen out there.
Future Superman, Big Robot Superman, Commie Superman,
Cosmic
Dinosaur Superman. There's a bunch.
Still, this new canon has affected his abilities. For example, he and other Kryptonians can effortlessly travel through time. And while Superman's powers stem from the Earth's yellow sun, exposure to a blue star increases them even further. In fact, upon visiting a white star, he attained a whole new level of power.
When that old baldy Lex teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up, saying space-time has lost its meaning for him.
Superman defies physics.
Like when he used heat vision to restart the universe by making an all-new Big Bang.
We've seen that his universe has a radius of at least 100 trillion light years, but we can calculate a more exact figure. The DC universe is 15 billion years old and expands at 60 trillion light years per half second. This means its radius must be over 50 nonillion light years across.
What? That's 31 zeros, and Supes helped make that happen.
Well, about 1/5 of it. That's still immense power, but if you want something bigger, here's the Anti-Monitor blasting Golden Age Superman with all the energy of the antimatter universe. And then Superman,
Punched him so hard, it kickstarted another one of those reboots.
Now, Superman does have weaknesses. There's kryptonite, of course, and exposure to red starlight can fade his powers over time.
Not all at once. He has been able to move planets around while under a red star. So
And everyone knows powerful reality shapers in all of creation.
Who was in the sixth dimension crafting a whole new multiverse to replace the one Clark calls home? Who's gonna stop him?
Superman could, and the Forger knew it. So he was trapped on a world with a sun so distant he could never escape. Or so the Forger thought.
Instead, Clark found the strength he needed to fly at that sun, dip through a ton of stars, KO the World Forger, and shatter his new multiverse with a single punch. Because that's Superman, a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
Or help. All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh my gosh! Let's go. This is cold. They made the animation better. Let's go! Ah, shit!
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
He had to start off in Super Saiyan. Let's get it. Hey! Hey! Bro, I'm so hyped, bro. Ah, shit! Hey!
You're going back. Give it your all. No regrets.
Yeet! Throw his ass.
Just fine.
He had to go blue. He had to go blue. Wow! The voice actors are dope. Shoo! 1-inch punch. Let's go.
Oops. Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
World made of cardboard.
All right, I'll show you just how powerful I really am.
Okay. So they all felt it?
Like a job, board?
Oh, this is cold, bruh. Oh, come on, Goku. Come on, Goku. Get up.
What do you think?
That was awesome. Nice suit.
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
Fuck out of here. Fuck. Oh, let's go. Hey. Ah! Hey. Ow. Let's go. Let's go. Nah, this is too clean. This is too clean, bruh. Oh, this is too clean. Ooh! Fucking the world! Bro, nah, no, that's cheap. Nah, that's cheap, bro.
Finally.
Okay. Bro, nah, bro. They made him Superman 1 million? The Earth exploded. Oh, shit! Superman 1. I'm not even surprised. I don't...
Huh?
Ah, darn it.
Almost had me there. That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Let's go again.
You're on.
KO!
Let's see
That's
why.
it. The final, indisputable answer. Who am I kidding? People are gonna argue this one forever.
There's so many ways this battle could go, especially with all the other continuities.
Yeah, for real. Goku would kick almost every other Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5 categories most representative of this fight.
First up, strength. Both could hit hard enough to break or make their whole universe, or take it in stride, like when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 1,505 times larger than our own. But
Okay.
based on the DC Universe's officially established age and rate of expansion, it is 1.6 vigintillion times larger.
So-
Over a novemdecillion times more than Goku's.
At some point, you
So he only won because his destructive power was wider, and it kind of makes sense.
a number high enough that it just doesn't mean anything anymore. Anyway, Goku's obviously gotten stronger since the Beerus fight, even by billions or trillions of times. He's defeated Jiren, Broly, Moro, and Fu.
But even if we highball Goku by quadrillions or quintillions of times,
He still
the
would've
gap
lost.
is just too much, especially with the World Forger feat. Not even heroes compete with that. Superman takes the edge in strength.
But strength isn't everything. Let's talk speed. Both are obviously way faster than light, but Superman crossed that mega-sized universe of his in seconds and flew faster than infinity.
Makes sense, he can keep up with the Flash, whose speed is so ludicrous it's unquantifiable.
Don't count Goku out, though. Flying across the entire afterlife in base form and outspeeding Eos's future sight takes some crazy speed.
Fighting Zamasu as an omnipresent merged timeline also implies immeasurable speeds.
That, combined with instant transmission and ultra instinct, could probably keep up.
Maybe. Quantifiably, Superman is faster, but both are immeasurable. The safest bet here is to say they tie in speed.
Especially when we look
Skill.
at skill. Goku's a martial arts master. He's definitely
Goku
got better
got it.
battle instincts. He wants to fight and is dedicated to his training, while Superman sees training as a means to an end.
Superman's knowledge in pressure point combat and Kryptonian martial arts are impressive, but he's only used them a few times. It would be disingenuous to say he's an equivalent master at them.
So Goku wins in skill, but not necessarily in experience.
Don't get it wrong, Superman is not a mindless brawler. He's trained with Batman and Wonder Woman. He's even defeated martial arts experts like Cobra without powers.
Goku has spent decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 1,000 years.
He's also astonishingly brilliant, like when he reassembled the reality warping miracle machine from memory. Experience obviously goes to Superman, but perhaps less obvious is our last category, powers.
Hakai, Spirit Bomb, Mafuba, Instant Transmission, God Key, God Bind. How does Goku not win with those?
In Dragon Ball, Ki is dependent on physical ability, so it's different from magic. God Ki is simply pure Ki, and
Okay.
magic isn't an auto win against Superman anyway, whose greater strength could break out of something like the God Bind.
Mafuba and the Spirit Bomb would take way too long, and Goku's never successfully used Hakai before. Even if he did land it, Superman's impossible
He would have been able
erase
to.
from
You can't
reality.
you
Like
can't
Hakai
erase.
and
You can't
Mega
erase
Man,
him.
which do the same thing as Hakai.
Superman can time travel, countering instant transmission's similar ability from Heroes. And regarding teleporting him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Saiyans can't breathe in space, though Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum, instant transmission requires another person to act as a beacon. He can't just warp to any red star.
Even if he did, Superman could simply fly away and find a blue or white star for a supercharge.
And Goku could not pull off the same trick twice, as
Yeah.
Superman could phase through his attacks.
So, that's it then. Clark has too many counters, so he takes the edge in powers and...
Okay. Even though I wanted Goku to win, it seems like he is just too insurmountable to win. That's what it seems like. When it comes to these death battles and stuff, I can kind of trust them because of how much evidence they bring, but it's just heartbreaking, you know. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell so whenever I drop, y'all know first. And if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure you tell me below. Until then, peace.